One of the most important hormones in the entire body of a human being, especially a man, is testosterone. And I'm someone who, by the will of Allah, has removed all the things from my life that decrease a man's testosterone, and so more than doubling my testosterone levels. And in this video, I'm going to tell you some mind blowing, everyday things that are destroying your testosterone levels, and you don't even know about them. And then I will also tell you how you can remove them from your life. Because when I was in 10th class, at around the end of 10th class and start of the first year of college, I couldn't grow a beard. No matter what I did, I just could not grow a beard. And all my friends had a beard. And the reason I was trying to grow a beard is because if you have higher testosterone, you will be able to grow a beard. And if you have lower testosterone, you will not be able to grow a beard. But the thing was, I was already doing all the things everybody tells you online. All the basic things like lift heavy weights, sleep 8 hours, improve your diet, and all of these things. But still, I could not grow a beard no matter what I did. But then one day, I came across some weird and long guides on this topic. But because I wanted the results, I clicked on those guides. And in the guides, the guy was telling me some controversial, weird things. But I took action on them because I wanted the results. And what happened was such a fast beard growth that my friends started asking me that which beard oil did you use? But there was no beard oil because there were some other things. So let me teach you how I increased my testosterone levels. Now, around 200 years ago, the average man's testosterone levels were in the 4 digits, meaning above 1000 nanograms per deciliter. This is the unit that is used to measure testosterone levels in the blood. That's simple. But today, the average man's testosterone levels are 270 to 1000 nanograms per deciliter. Think about it. If you have 270 nanograms per deciliter of testosterone in your blood, you are considered a healthy, normal male in today's society. And if you have more than 1000, you have more than the average. Whoa, doctors are going to be shocked. How much do you have this? What do you do? But if your great grandfather knew that you have this low level of testosterone, and if you also knew what this means, he would have slapped you in the face. Being totally honest. And this might sound a bit controversial or whatever, but I 100% believe that over the past 70 years, ever since after World War II, there has been a great war against testosterone. And you might say, whoa, like, how can you say this? This is because we know from studies that an average man's testosterone is decreasing by 1% every single year. No, those are the older studies. The newer studies show that an average man's testosterone levels are decreasing by 2.64% every single year. If you are 19, when you turn 20, your testosterone levels are going to decrease by 2.64%. If you are an average man and you're not doing the things to increase your testosterone levels and optimize them. But you still might say, why would anyone like wage a war on a particular hormone? Like, it's just a hormone, bro. Come on. You're being a bit controversial here and a bit stupid here. You have to understand that testosterone is everything that controls you sticking to your values. If you have higher testosterone levels, you will stick to your own values and you will say no to authorities. You are more likely to say no to authorities when they tell you to do things that don't go with your values. But if you have lower testosterone levels, you won't stick to your values. If the government tells you do this, even though that thing goes against your values, you'll still do this. This is because they wanted the rise of LGBTQ, they wanted the rise of feminism and like the modern day feminism, of course, and all of these stupid things. And the only way this could happen was if men were weaker. And if men are weak, they are not going to say no to authorities and they're just going to sit there and just do whatever the government does, even if it is against them. Yeah, this is why they want men to have lower testosterone levels so that they are just nice guys. Oh, I don't say anything that might like sound a bit controversial or like that might sound like that might. No, don't be like that. Come on, bro, you're a man. Don't be an idiot. Don't be a little boy. Don't try to be a nice guy all the time. Have your values, have your boundaries, and then stick to them. That's what a man is. And that can only happen if you have high testosterone levels. And look at the condition of the Ummah. Do you think that the Muslims in the world today have higher testosterone levels? No, because if they had higher testosterone levels, they would not like just sit here, like especially like the Muslim leaders as well. They would not just sit here and just let the kuffar do whatever they're doing in all of the Muslim countries. They're destroying like out of 24 of the Arab countries, 8 are literally being destroyed, and nobody is doing anything, and everybody is just sitting on their hands and just, well, we can't really do anything. They want World War II, we can't do anything. Yeah, they're the victors of World War II. They can do whatever they want, bro. It's been 75 years, I think, since World War II ended. Shut up, bro. Or maybe it's like more than that. Like it ended in 1945. It's 2025. Come on, bro. It's been so much time since World War II ended. Why you're still sitting on your lap that they want World War II? You know why you're just sitting like this? Because you have low testosterone levels. And so now enough of my rant, and now let's get into the things that like are decreasing your testosterone levels, the everyday things. And the first of those things is microplastics. And you might be, huh? Plastics decrease by testosterone levels? Yes, exactly, 100%. Because let me explain. Plastic is a polymer, which means that it is made up of small molecules and small things binded together. And this means that plastics, anything that is made of plastic, also has microplastics in it, the things that bind together and that make the big plastic. But when you touch anything made of plastic, those microplastics and those nanoplastics enter into your blood and enter into your body. And when they enter into your body and your blood, they go to your testicles as well. The place where your testosterone is made. Literally, that's just not it. Because it has been proven by scientific studies and everything. This is not controversial or anything. Like the point, like when I learned this, it was controversial. But when I'm recording this video and I'm teaching this to you, this is not controversial. There have been scientific studies on this, and that is microplastics and plastics act as estrogenics. And if you know anything about basic biology, you know that normally a man has higher testosterone levels and lower estrogen levels. Like man has both hormones, but like he has higher testosterone levels and lower estrogen levels, and the opposite is true for women. They have higher estrogen levels and lower testosterone levels. But because plastics act as estrogenics, these days the estrogen level of men is rising, meaning they are becoming more like women. This is the reason there are diseases like gynecomastia, varicocele, and all of these things. Because we are injecting estrogenics into our body. And if you're still not believed, there was a study done, and in that study there were I think 2,000 to 2,500 men. I'm not like going to link the study or anything like that. If you want to, you can just go and search this, but it's 100% true. I'm not lying or making this up or anything. Astaghfirullah. Like this, in the study they found whatever the number of men was, it was, as far as I remember, it was 2,000. They found that in the blood of every single one of those men, there were plastics. Not just in the blood, in the testicles as well. Every single one of them. There was not a single man who did not have microplastics in his body. Every single one of them. And then there was another study that showed that an average man, an average human, not just a man, an average human is consuming a debit card size of plastic every single, not year, not month, every single week. And there are 52 weeks in a year. You are consuming, I am consuming, all the average people these days are consuming 52 debit cards size of plastic every single year. And if you know anything about plastic, it doesn't degrade. The plastic you're consuming, unless you're doing some really advanced and some really like autistic things in your routine to like remove the plastics from your body, that plastic is going nowhere. And it is just accumulating in your body, and now every single year you're becoming more of a woman and less of a man because your estrogen levels are increasing and your testosterone levels are decreasing. And then if you're still not convinced about the impact of estrogenic products, well, let me tell you another study that was done, and that was scientists took a bunch of fish, a bunch of healthy fish from like seawater and stuff, and they placed them in water that was estrogenic. And then they placed them in there for a week or like for a particular amount of time, and then after that time they then placed them again in fresh water that was like that did not have any estrogenics or anything like that in it. And in just 3 generations, those fish were completely 100% infertile. Just 3 generations. And you have to keep in mind, The scientists only infected the first generation. The second and the third generation lived in healthy water. But because their parents and their grandparents were infected with the estrogenic products and plastics and all of these things, that plastic was still in their genes and DNA and their body and everything. That plastic is never went away. And in just 3 generations, those fish could not have any offsprings. And if you're still not convinced, there was another scientific study that was done, and that showed that 20% of the male population is infertile. This means that 1 in 5 males is going to be infertile in our generation. And I don't think you're understanding what this means. Think about yourself and then 4 of your friends. One of you will not be able to have any offsprings, any children, because you never worked on your testosterone and you never learned about the things destroying your testosterone levels. You never improved your health. Very nice. But then look around you. Just take a look around you wherever you're sitting and see all the plastics in your environment. Right now, if I see the stool I'm sitting on is made of plastic, the phone cover I have is made of plastic, my laptop is made of plastic, this camera is made of plastic, this tripod stand is made of plastic, the light is made of plastic, the remote of this light is made of plastic, this is made of plastic, this is also plastic, the cover of the book is also plastic. Literally every single thing is made of plastic, nearly. You understand why I believe that there has been a war on testosterone. So what can you do? What can you do about this, all of this plastic? Because it is literally making you less fertile every single day. And so what do? Well, the real actionable step I'm going to tell you at the end of the video, because that is an actionable step. And no, I don't want to increase retention or anything like that. That's just the actionable step that relates to all of the 6 things that I'm going to tell you in this video. But for now, the actionable step is just look at your environment, just look at the things you use in your everyday life, and then remove as many plastics from your life as possible. Maybe you can get a steel pen. Maybe you can get a steel water bottle, which I highly recommend, because there have been scientific studies that show that a liter of water contained in a plastic water bottle has 400,000 microplastics in it. Just a liter of water. So don't use plastic water bottles at all. Don't drink from plastic water bottles. Instead, get a stainless steel one that will do wonders for you. Maybe you can get a steel pen. Just look at the things in your environment which you touch every single day and which you use every single day, and try to convert them to steel things. Then we come to the second thing, which is destroying your testosterone levels. And for that thing, it gets even worse, because it's not just plastic that is destroying your testosterone levels. The entire family of plastics, anything that is in any way related to plastics, anything that is industrially made or anything like that, I'll explain what this means, is destroying your testosterone levels. So all the industrially made fibers, nylon, polyester, and all of these types of fibers, I don't know the rest that these days have come up, they are destroying your testosterone levels. So polyester clothing, nylon clothing, all of these things destroy your testosterone levels. And so the second thing is polyester clothing. And just remove all polyester clothing from your life, because the reason for this is again the same. They act as estrogenics. They are related to plastics, even if they are not. Some scientific weird guys tells me in the comments that polyester actually is not related to plastics, bro. There have been scientific studies showing that polyester decreases your testosterone and it acts as an estrogenic. But then think about the people who go to the gym wearing polyester clothes. They're working out, and while they're working out, they're sweating and everything. And when they're sweating, the shirt is heating up as well. And when the shirt is heating up, guess what? It is made of polyester and plastic. The plastic is burning on their body. And when that plastic is burning, there are a lot more microplastics being released from it than just normally. And then think about the people who wear polyester trousers. There is a source of estrogen literally millimeters away from the place where your testosterone is made. And yeah, don't wear polyester trousers. Don't wear polyester clothes. Especially to the gym, but just even in your real life as well. And how do you do this, and what is your actionable step from this? Well, first of all, remove all polyester clothing from your life. Just maybe throw them out or maybe give them in sadaqah or whatever, but just remove all polyester clothing from your life. Sorry. And then the second thing is you want to be the guy who looks at the labels of the clothes, that which material are they made of. You know, like normally when you go to the like market to like buy clothes and everything, you just go and look at the shirt or the pant if it looks, and then you try it out, and if it looks good on you and if you like it, you buy it. Voila, everybody does that. Even I used to do this. But now you want to be the person who looks at the labels as well, who looks at, okay, if this is made of polyester, I'm not going to buy this. If this is made of nylon or whatever, this type of weird things, I'm not going to buy this. Instead, only buy clothes that are made of cotton or wool. That's all. Okay, but let's say there is a shirt that you really like and it's 90% cotton. The rest is like 10% polyester or nylon or whatever. Well, you can go with it. I personally sometimes do go with it. If I can find something better, then I don't. But if I really like it, yeah, I'll go with it. And hopefully, inshallah, that just 10% of polyester or nylon will completely destroy your testosterone levels, inshallah. And by the way, if you want to learn a lot more about testosterone, you can go and check out the first link in the description, because in that course, the course you will get in that community, you get a lot more things. I go in a lot more detail about testosterone. There are so many other things destroying your testosterone levels as well, and you don't even know about them. Then there is an author named Tim Ferriss or Timothy Ferriss. He has the books like 4-Hour Work Week and the 4-Hour Body. Now, about 10 years ago, doctors told him that he is infertile. You know what infertile means? He cannot have any children or anything of this sort. But the guy did not give up. Instead, he went deep into the rabbit hole and he started researching why do men become infertile, what decreases their testosterone levels, and all of these things. I'm talking about 10 years ago. There were no scientific studies, nothing like that at that time on talking about this topic. But then, if you go and search on Chrome today, he has 3 children. And he himself said that the one thing that I started doing from all my research was I stopped putting my phone in my pocket. Simple. And this is not controversial. In 2025, there have been scientific studies on this showing the bad effects of you having your phone in your front pocket or even in your back pocket, that they destroy your testosterone levels. It is because there are a bunch of reasons for this. First of all, the first simple reason is the heat effect. Because if you don't know, like, heat is really bad for your testicles, and when there is a lot of heat around your testicles, it disrupts your testosterone levels, it disrupts your sperms and all of these things. So you don't want that. And then the second thing is the radiations, because on your phone you have cell service on, you have Wi-Fi on, and guess what? All of those radiations are coming to your phone. Like my phone right now is in airplane mode, and those are not coming on it right now. But normally, all normal people don't have their phones on airplane mode all day long. And when that is the case, you cannot see those radiations, but those infrared radiations and like all of these types of radiations are coming to your phone. And when you put your phone in your front pocket, those radiations destroy and disrupt your testosterone and your sperms. Scientifically proven, not controversial at all by this point. So, never keep your phone in your front pocket, or just never keep your phone in your any pocket. Like you can keep your phone in like your jacket's pocket or anything like that, whatever. Like no, there's no pocket here, but if you're wearing a jacket or anything like that. But the easier thing to do is just keep your phone in your hand. Voila. Like I do this all the time. I always keep my phone in my hand, even if I go out or whatever. Just keep your phone in your hand, bro, because never put your phone in your pocket. Just don't. It will destroy your life. It will destroy your testosterone levels. It will make you like hate yourself 20 years down the line. So don't do it. Don't be an idiot. Don't do this. Instead, be proactive, not reactive. Instead of trying to find a way 20 years down the line, just start doing this from today. But what if you have to keep your phone in your pocket? You're about to drive a bike or something like that. You just have to put your phone in your pocket. Well, if you have to do that, then put your phone on airplane mode, or even better, turn your phone off, like power it off, and then put your phone in your pocket. And put your phone in the back pocket, because the effects in the back pocket are lower than the effects in the front pocket. Simple as I've already explained you. So this is your action step. Never keep your phone in your front pocket or any pocket. If you have to ever keep your phone in your pocket, keep it in your back pocket, but make sure always to either put it on airplane mode or to turn it off completely. Then for the fourth thing, as I've already told you, normally speaking, a man has higher testosterone levels and lower estrogen levels. A woman has higher estrogen levels and lower testosterone levels. But what would you say about the man who is every single day injecting estrogen into his body? Would he become more like a woman over the years? And how is he injecting estrogen into his body? Well, by using normal estrogenic cosmetic products. This includes literally every single thing you use, from the toothpaste to the body wash to the shampoo to the conditioner to the spray perfumes to the face wash to the I don't know, deodorant to all of these things, whatever, literally all of the cosmetic products are estrogenic. Again, scientifically proven. They destroy your testosterone levels because they act as estrogens, like they act as a source of estrogen, and they destroy your testosterone levels. And like, for example, one point I should have explained a lot sooner in the video, that is, if there is any sister watching this video, no, these things are not good for you as well, because they will disrupt your hormone levels as well. You might be thinking, okay, if I should use a lot more of these things, because as I'm saying, estrogen is higher in normal females. I should use a lot more of these things. No, these things have a lot of other bad effects as well. And for women, they disrupt their hormones as well. So as a woman, you also have to avoid these things. And so avoid all cosmetic, estrogenic cosmetic products. This includes lipstick, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, face wash, deodorants, spray perfumes, literally everything that you can think of that it comes in the cosmetics category. And to be honest, when I first learned this, around 2.5 years ago, I was like you. I was using all of these things because nobody ever told me that there are bad effects of using a shampoo on your body and your hormones as well. But today, when I'm recording this video, I only use one of these things, which is body wash. I've removed all of them, all the rest of those from my life. And you might be wondering, how have I removed that? Well, if you want to know that, you can go and check out the first link in the description, because that is out of the scope of this video, because I just cannot explain this in just one single video. I have to make a full guide on this. And so if you want to watch the full guide on testosterone, go and check out the first link in the description. So this is your action step. Number one, buy the community. Seriously, if you have the money, go and buy the community. It will literally change your life. I can say with 100% guarantee. Then your number two actionable step is stop using the things you can. Just the things you can, just your pens, your water bottles. Change the things you can in your environment, and all of these things that are estrogenic and maybe that contain plastic and all of these things. And then the third thing is start using the alternatives. Buy a stainless steel water bottle. Buy things, shampoos and conditioners that don't have estrogenics in all of these things. And if you don't know which things contain estrogenics and which things do not contain estrogenics, well, you can go and check out the first link in the description. You will literally not have to do a single research or anything like that. All you will have to do is just watch the course and then take all the actionable steps. And by the way, if you're wondering, how did I just change my clothes and all of these things? Well, let me tell you, this is the fourth time I am recording this video. The first time I recorded the video, the file got corrupted. Second time I recorded the video, it was way too dark and I didn't like the lighting. The third time I recorded the video, well, the video you've seen up till now, it was the third time of me recording this video. But on the third time, my camera, the memory card of my camera ended out of space, but I didn't know that. So I recorded the entire video. But then when I got up and I looked at the camera, it was saying no space in the memory card. But now, so I'm recording this video again on the fourth time, and this is a week or so later after I recorded the first part, because I had some other work on courses and stuff. And so now let's get to the next thing. And before I tell you the next thing, let me tell you something. There's a thing that if a human male does, it increases his testosterone by 400 times. Not by 400%, but by 400 times. And if you don't do that thing, if a human male does not do that thing, it will decrease his testosterone by 400 times. And you know what that thing is? Sunlight. And you know what's the thing that you are doing that is destroying your testosterone levels every single day? Living like a goblin. You live in dark rooms. You have no lights. You like just I don't know why so many people these days like to spend a lot of time in dark days, like dark days, not like dark rooms. And I don't know why so many people think it's cool. Like I don't know, like maybe Instagram or something like that has to do something with this. But so many people think these days that living in dark rooms and all of this stuff is kind of cool. No, it's not cool at all. It's like kind of stupid. You're destroying your own health with your own hands. And we humans have lived in sunlight, in like light, for the entirety of our humanity up till like 20 years ago, until or like 50 to 70 years ago, until we built homes that we no longer have to go out of their homes and we can like just stay in our homes and not even do that much. And so the thing is, you need to get more sunlight, bro. You just literally need to get more sunlight, because if you get more sunlight every single day, it will increase your testosterone by 400 times, 400x. And so this is your actionable step. Spend at least 20 minutes, at least every single day in sunlight. And I will even recommend you to increase it to 30 minutes every single day. And this is not the time that you're just traveling here and there or like or something like that. No, this is the time where you're purposefully sitting or like standing in sunlight. So you could read a book. It's just like sitting there in sunlight, and while you're doing that, you're just reading a book. You may be doing something else, but you're just letting that sunlight touch your body. And one thing that will help you go even more extreme on this and that will actually show you the real results is let the sunlight touch your skin. So let's say you're sitting in the sunlight. You don't want to have a lot of clothes on you when you're sitting in the sunlight. It's kind of like duh, but still not many people let the sunlight touch their skin. If the sunlight is not touching your skin, and if you're wearing like full sleeve shirts and all of these things, there's kind of not that much benefit of getting the sunlight. Like yes, the sunlight is getting into your eyes and stuff, but the sunlight is not getting onto your skin, which is why we are sitting or standing in the sunlight to increase our testosterone. But if the sunlight is not getting to our skin, it's not like doing the work. So let the sunlight touch your skin. Now, for the final thing, let me give you a biology lesson. You see, the reason your testicles are outside of your body, like think about it, none of your other organs are outside of your body. Like it's so major of an organ, but it's outside of your body. Why? This is because your testicles require a lower temperature than the rest of your body. Like the average temperature of the rest of the body is about 37 degrees Celsius, but your testicles require about 35 to 35.5 degrees Celsius of temperature. This is because they work better at lower temperature. They need the lower temperature for their proper functioning. And so this is why Allah created us this way, because He knew this and all of these things. But you come along and what you do is you sit with your legs crossed like this, or maybe even worse like this. And this literally absolutely destroys the purpose of your testicles being outside of your body. And no, there is nothing funny here or anything like that. If you're laughing, you're literally laughing at the creation of Allah. Like, think about it. So don't do that, okay? Don't be an idiot. So the thing is, don't sit with your legs crossed. And the other thing is, don't sit for more than 4 hours a day. If you sit more than 4 hours a day, and if you sit with your legs crossed, like the temperature of that area literally increases to 37 degrees Celsius, 38 degrees Celsius, 39 degrees Celsius, and testicles and like your sperm and your testosterone are literally destroyed at higher temperature. This is why like too long hot showers and hot baths and saunas can have negative impact on your like testicles and your testosterone and your sperms. So don't do that. Don't sit with your legs crossed, and don't sit for more than 4 hours a day. So this is your actionable step. Sit with a man spread. Sit with your legs spread like this. And if some feminist idiot tries to convince you that this is bad or something like that, no, like don't listen to him. Of course, don't be an idiot and don't like hurt other people or anything like that, but just like sit with a man spread. And so that is your actionable step. Now we come to the final actionable step, which I promised you at the start of the video, that is related to all of these. And that actionable step is a Q&A. I will ask you a question and you will answer in either yes or no. The more yeses you have, the worse your score is. The more no's you have, the better your score is. Duh. And so, this is our Q&A. The first question is, do you ever keep your phone in your pocket? Yes, you do. So, write your answer. Yes. Do you keep Wi-Fi or 4G or cell service on your phone? Basically, are you a normal human being in these days? Yes, you are. Pretty sure you do this. So, write your yes. Then do you keep Wi-Fi, 4G or cell service on your laptop? Yes, you do. Like not cell service, but Wi-Fi and 4G and 5G and stuff. Do you keep laptop on your lap with Wi-Fi on, even though the laptop is literally made to be placed on your lap? But you are not supposed to do that. It is not good for your health, but you do. So write down your yes. Do you wear a smartwatch for more than 1 hour a day? I have never like worn a smartwatch. So Alhamdulillah, write down your answer, yes or no. Do you have Wi-Fi or cell service on that smartwatch? Write your answer. Do you drink tap water? If you do, I don't. Alhamdulillah, I've never really drank tap water. Like 4 5 years ago, I used to, but not now. Alhamdulillah. Write your answer. Do you frequently touch plastics? I do, because they are literally everywhere, and I'm still working on removing them. Do you drink or eat out of plastics? I sometimes do, a lot less, but write your answer. Maybe you like eat and drink out of plastics every single day, multiple times. So write down your answer. Do you smoke, vape, weed, or cigars, or anything of this sort? I hope you don't, but write your answer. Do you drink alcohol? Alhamdulillah, we don't as Muslims. We're saved from this one. Do you use deodorants or perfumes? Alhamdulillah, I don't anymore. I used to like use the spray perfumes back in the day, but I don't anymore. Do you sit next to men or women who wear perfume or deodorants? If you do, write down your answer. Do you use like any gel or any product to style your hair? If you do, write down your answer. Do you use normal toothpaste to like brush your teeth? If you do, write down your answer. I am guessing you do, because nobody ever told you not to use that. Do you use shampoo, conditioner, or body wash? I use only body wash nowadays. I don't use shampoo or conditioner because I've found an alternative. Do you wear normal clothes which you haven't checked the material of? You're like everybody else. I've told you not to do this anymore, but up till now you do. So write down your answer. Do you wear normal polyester gym clothes? Yes, you do. So write down your answer. Do you sit for more than 4 hours a day? I do these days because if you don't know, I'm like recovering from a broken leg. Do you take hot showers or baths? If you do, write down your answer. Are you fat? If you are, write down your answer. Or are you underweight? Write down your answer. So don't lie and write your answer down and then count your number of yeses. Whatever your number of yeses are, don't lie to yourself. And if you want to write them down in the comments, your choice. But if you don't, like just keep them to yourself. And our goal here is to get down to 0. The first time I learned like this Q&A like 2 to 2.5 years ago, my goal, like my answers in yes were 11, and now they are 3. Alhamdulillah, I've removed a lot of these things from my life, and so you can as well. How? By clicking the first link in the description. If you want to do all the research, your choice. But if you don't want to do all the research, you can go and just spend like $10 or $20 on yourself, on your education for the first time, and just improving on yourself. And then you will no longer have to do any of this research, and you'll just have to watch the course and then implement those actionable steps into your life. Voila. And so do good, and inshallah I will see you in Jannah.